one, Chase Stolander. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Tae-Sung Kim leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Arcia. Throws to first, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Andy Pages.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Mookie Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped up. Estrada on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
In there for strike one.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
And it's even up.
1-1. That's in. Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Denver and towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Fouled off left side. There's a strike. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Pickoff throw. Dives back out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One out, base is empty. On the outside corner, that's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you,
third,
and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one inside. Look out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Dolander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. Dolander back to work. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next pitch just misses. Full count 3-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, center fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Let's go Rockies!
First pitch misses. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
Let's go Rockies!
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. Arcia whips it to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies 0. And we're back. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
And ball 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
In the air, left side. Conforto sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Tyro Estrada in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's down and in. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One out, runner at second. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. And it's gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Mickey Moniak The next to hit takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. That's outside. 3-1 now.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And they'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just outside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez moving under this one. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Ball 2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Dalton rushing. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball, left side. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Sam
Center
Hilliard.
fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Late swing, foul to the left. That misses. Ball one. And delivers outside. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Freeman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Goodman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's ball
Nope,
four.
that's ball
Trying
four.
another
Thank you,
fastball,
man.
but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
Left
secondary
fielder,
lead. So a ball
Jordan
down the line or into the
back.
gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Back
That's a
in the
ball.
box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. So 2 balls and no strikes. Goodman off of first with 2 away. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. As we go to the
Leading
top of
off
the
for the
fourth, here's
Dodgers,
Betts.
shortstop,
He's
Mookie
kind of an
Betts.
outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Rockies.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his backside. Got him. Nice play.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Saying one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
Good
batting,
two-strike hitting
third
right there,
baseman,
Boog. A bit of a
Matt
lost start for
Muncy.
some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And now the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Squirts away a little bit. Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count,
Now
but I
batting,
guess he saw
right
it really
fielder,
well.
Andy
It's a really
Pajes.
nice plate appearance.
Andy Pajes will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Dodgers strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
Ryan
Rockies.
McMahon steps to the
Third
plate.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one lifted to left. Conforto settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. A double
Estrada.
and a run scored his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a foul out of play. That
One
one
ball,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come
Now
across,
batting,
especially in
first
terms of
baseman,
movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
That's a really good
1 ball,
job
2
of laying
strikes,
off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
And it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Coors Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tommy Edman.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on, Colorado!
Dolander back to work. That clips the corner. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Down the right field line and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one clips the corner. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
The changeup missing, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton rushing. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Conforto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Underhanded to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. And there's a foul ball. field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He hammers one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next for Colorado, Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one a little bit high. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's ball
That's
4.
out. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
Failure.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for Los
Righty
Angeles.
reliever out of the pen, Shohei
Number
Ohtani.
17.
Still pretty early in the
Shohei
ball game,
Ohtani.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Let's keep it going.
That's inside.
Inside, ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Lou Trevino, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
1 on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
3-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Conforto sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Colorado's DH, Tyler Freeman, 1 for 2. That one catches the corner for a strike. Man at first, one away. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird up and throwing. Kinley also throwing. And that skips into third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Freeman headed for third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Max Muncy at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a slow roller. Estrada over to first. They get the out on Muncy. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies.
Estrada.
Ohtani with a move to first. And he's back in safely. That misses. 1-0.
Counts
Beck
1-0.
stands at first with 1 out. Where'd that last pitch miss? Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's downstairs. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Corrals it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Tolia.
So up next, Michael Tolia, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. Tap foul at the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Rockies.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Jake
59.
Bird. He comes on for the 35th time this year. And now Teoscar
Leading off for the
Hernandez.
Dodgers, center fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
And
Nope,
another ball.
That's inside.
Next
Ball
pitch
three.
misses. And now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Way outside, and it's 1-0. And that one is
Inside ball.
inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch, a
Straight ball,
slider that
one
misses
strike.
outside. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy
Runner on at
Edman.
first with one gone. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look
Count
for
1-0.
anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Headed towards the corner, Moniak on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest
batting,
gear
left
and
fielder,
go a long way to
Michael
track that
Conforto.
one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Michael Conforto will climb in. With a single base runner because of all the power, they
Ball
are
one.
dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that
Nope.
one almost
That's
got him.
inside.
Two outs. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. One left for L.A. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number
Now
86.
pitching for Los
He's been so
Angeles.
good against lefties.
Number 86.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off
Mickey
for the
Moniak.
Rockies.
He's
Right
already
fielder,
homered here in this
Mickey
one.
Moniak.
First
No,
pitch, and he
inside.
just misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando
Next to hit for the Rockies,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game
Oh,
down.
one's the
Sometimes
count.
you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
And a sac bunt here. Scoops it up barehanded. On the money. Nice play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt
Now
down. Advances that
batting,
runner up another base.
center
That was his
fielder,
job. He got it done.
Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. First offering, and it just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So
One
far, all
ball,
we've seen in this
two
at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
One out and a runner at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man at second. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Tyler Freeman digs in now. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Moniak around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. He goes down looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Tyler
40.
Kinley.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off for the
Dalton
Dodgers,
Rushing.
Catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Let's go, Rockies! Love the Rockies!
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Kinley, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The Rockies holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Rockies! Rockies, let's go!
Pitches in there. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. And it stays fair.
Well, that certainly feels good when you
Now
can win the
batting,
at-bat
first baseman,
after being
Freddie
down in the
Freeman.
count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lined into right. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers lead 1. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
58.
8th. Lou Trevino.
Lou Trevino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jordan Beck
Leading off
digging in for the
Rockies.
Rockies.
Left fielder, Jordan Beck.
All right, Rockies, you got it!
To third. Gets it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Really
batting,
nice job to get your
third
first out of the
baseman,
ball game.
Ryan McMahon.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Check swing, but he went too far. And the
No
count
ball,
is
2
0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Tyro Estrada.
Second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
In the dirt. And the 1-0. Line drive. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Rockies.
And here comes the closer, Seth
Number
Halverson.
54.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Teoscar Hernandez.
He's 2 outs away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The Rockies leading by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Pajes stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hilliard going back. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.